Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another training. This is going to be around your offer. So for you guys who are just tuning in and have maybe skipped previous videos, I'm John from Elite Brotherhood, one of the co-founders here. And in this training, we're going to be basically taking out all the fluff and really discovering what your offer is and what should be included, okay? So by this point, you should be able to, first of all, understand who it is that you're looking to specifically work with, because let's face it, if you don't know who you're going to be working with, then nothing else is going to actually matter, right? Short term and especially long term. Why? Because when you start running ads, when you start creating content, when you start putting together your offer, when you start reaching out and messaging people, nothing is going to be consistent and nothing's going to actually be in alignment nor make sense. Okay, so the first thing is understanding who this offer is for. Okay, now there's a few things that we are doing in terms of offering. However, just to keep things nice and simple for you guys right now, right, we have, let's say, offer. Okay, now over the last sort of 2.5, 3 years or so, I have always been surrounded by coaches charging a high ticket, and we continue to do so, right? We continue to teach high ticket. However, right now, as the market is developing and as things are changing, it's now going to be important for us to have 3 different types of offers, okay? And there's reasons for this, right? But stick with me on this one. So before, we used to actually go ahead and just coach, let's say you have one offer for, let's say, £1,500, $1,500, euros, whatever, right? Plus. And that would typically sort of give you a 12-week runway with each client, right? However, right now, we're actually looking to progress this further. For reasons I'll probably explain in future trainings. But just take my advice on this one. So what we're looking to do is create 3 offers, all right? So offer 1. This is actually going to start at £9, right, or $9 for, I'm going to talk in dollars because it's more universal for a lot of people. So offer 1 will be $9. And this is going to be a monthly payment per month, okay? So $9 per month. And offer 2 is then going to be $1,000 per month, okay? Offer 3 is then going to be $5,000 per month, okay? And so the reason for this is no longer are we just having one offer that we're hoping and praying people are going to be able to afford. If they can't afford it, then that just means they're going to lose out. But in this case, we want to make sure that they're actually being served at a high level, right? Which is why we have this $9 per month. Now, the reason why we have the $9 per month is to allow it to become more accessible to other people that maybe can't afford the $1,000 a month or $5,000 per month. I mean, we can absolutely change their lives for the better. But this also gives us reoccurring revenue, right? This is kind of like the model. This is all reoccurring. So the $9 per month is reoccurring, the $1,000 per month is reoccurring, and so is the $5,000 per month, okay? It's all reoccurring revenue. Now, this $9 per month is going to be, let's say, the attention grabber, okay? Your $9 per month offer needs to be as valuable as your $5,000 per month offer, just without you in it, okay? So think of your trainings, think of your resources, think of your recipe books, your cheat sheets, everything else that in terms of deliverables that you can give, right, has to be in this $9 per month one. So I'm talking give away the entire farm, right? Give away everything you possibly can, because eventually people will buy the implementation. People don't buy information to see a result, they buy implementation, whether that's coming from you or someone else or themselves, okay? They'll buy implementation, so you've got to trust me on this one. So the $9 per month has to be as valuable as your $5,000 per month, just without you in it, okay? So there's no coaching calls in this top one, there's no group coaching, there's nothing, there's access maybe to a support chat, but that's about it, right? They don't get personal access to you in this $9 per month offer. Now, the second one is that's where you start to give the same deliverables. Maybe you want to add in a little bit of group coaching in there, like once or twice a week. Maybe you can give them access to you you know, 3 days a week with a check-in, sort of through Messenger. Hey Joe, hey Sarah, like, hope you're well, how are we getting on this week? Right, just adding that little bit of accountability. And then everything that has been included in the $9 per month and the $1,000 per month then makes your $5,000 per month. But the only difference is that you are 100% fully accessible at any time, any day of the week, 365 around the year, right? Now, I'm not expecting you guys to wake up at 3 a.m. and answer a phone call from a client whilst you're sleeping, but I want you guys to start thinking of that level. Like, what levels, what heightened levels can I go to for my clients to give them that extra bit of accountability that they probably need? All right. So this is going to be your offer structure. So you'll have offer 1, offer 2, and offer 3. Okay. Offer 1 is going to be the attention grabber. It's going to be a way to delete all your competition, but also start giving you some validation and payments coming through to help you with ads down the road. Now, a bucket of people will start to spill into the 1,000 per month, right? If they actually want a coach in their corner every single day, every single week, they're going to move up to here. However, if they want a coach who is literally on their ass every day and every afternoon, every evening, 7 days a week, 365, 52 weeks of the year, then they're going to pile into this one. And this one, maybe you can add in like in-person events. Maybe you can send them gifts, like once a month, something like that. Maybe you can add competitions, prizes. Do whatever you can to spice up this 5,000 per month, but that's going to be your offer structure. Now, the principle of your offering needs to be thus. So right now, your client, let's put, let's draw Joe Schmo, right? So Joe Schmo, right? Sad face, because you know he wants to get better results. Now, whether it's for building websites for people, whether it's doing social media marketing for people, whether it's, health and fitness, the principle still applies. So this is your client right now, right? Joe Schmo, right, is your client. Now we know that where Joe Schmo is, he actually doesn't want to be in, right? Joe Schmo is looking over here, right? He's looking over here to where he wants to be, but he cannot take focus off where he currently is. And so basically, Joe knows where he is and where he wants to go, but unfortunately, he's not able to get there because he doesn't know how to, right? Because he's not done this before. He's very unsure about the process and what steps to follow, which is where you come in. Now, here is Island B, right? We've already just drawn a little island here. Let's put Island B and Island A, right? So you need to be able to have a bridge that goes across from A to B, right? That Joe Schmo can simply cross in order to get to where he wants to be. Okay, so this might be able to lose 50 pounds, right? This might be able to convert 80% more website visitors, right, into their offer. Whatever it is, Island A you need to understand, and Island B you need to understand. Okay, and then simply the best way, in my opinion, to create an offer, especially from scratch, or even start to make additions to a current program, is to start looking at all the questions that you're seeing and hearing, okay, from your ideal client. So you can look at past conversations. You can look at current conversations. You can look at Facebook groups, right, to see like what questions are trending, what's popping off. You can even use ChatGPT, okay, to like maybe ask the question of, hey, in this market, what are the most common problems that they face, right? And they'll just give you a long list of different answers, so that maybe you can create a training or a resource around to answer that commonly asked question. And eventually you'll start to have a big catalog of different trainings and resources that you'll eventually be able to put in a sequential order from start to finish. The big advice I have for you here, guys, is to be able to keep it simple, keep it stupid simple that a monkey could follow, right? Either a monkey or a 10-year-old, whatever you want to aim for, they have to be able to follow your program. Because if it's not simple and it starts to get too complicated with long words and different things, it's not going to be easy to follow. And if it's not easy to follow, your clients aren't going to get the results. So it has to be simple, simple, simple. So again, guys, we have the 3 offers, the $9, the $1,000 offer. Okay, so we have the 9, pen's running out here, guys. 9 per month, 1,000 per month, 5,000 per month, okay, USD, euros, pounds, whatever. And then we want to be able to create the customer, let me just take this off. We want to be able to create the customer roadmap, right? So again, we'll talk about island A, we'll talk about island B. The client is here, right? Sorry, let's go back. So the client is here right now in island A with an intention to get over to island B, okay? And so we need to be able to identify what are the exact steps that this person needs to take in order to get to B. Is that bettering their nutrition? Is it bettering their training? Is it adding a little bit of accountability, right? Understand what it is that they need from a simple standpoint to get from A to B. If you're someone who's done this for yourself, just think about the steps that you followed. So the best way to do it, okay? And just create simple action steps. Because if it's simple, they can stick to it. If they stick to it, they're going to see results and actually sustain them moving forwards. Okay, so guys, that is going to be your offering. I would say you want to get this as right as you possibly can, but don't sweat it too much, because your clients, when you bring them on board, will help you build out this offer. Okay, because then you're going to start hearing some common questions. You can create a training around it. You can create a resource around it, and being able to deliver value that way. And again, just going back and putting it in the right order, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, guys. That is going to be covering your offers. Let me know if you need any questions to be answered, and I'll be gladly able to get back to you. All right, cheers, guys. Look out for the next one. Peace.